Hello everyone, my name is Deepak and today I'm going to talk about the creative block as a writer or as a poet that some of the creative people feel about writing poetry or writing a story in general. I'm not calling myself a poet or writer, but I have felt a creative block in recent time and where I have not been able to write anything significant or losing the gist of writing. So, what to do in this case? First of all, we have to understand the creative block. Is it real or imaginary thing that we have given a title when we have such condition? But I think there is something creative block. So, what to do now? So, if you have a creative block, you should understand the situations when you're writing and now have been changed quite much, and so either you're not getting the enough time to process your emotional turmoil or you're not ready to write about it. In such cases, you should read and write. It is very difficult when you are not getting the motivation to write and still write it. But you can try because you will constantly try to pour your emotions out. Or you can read about the poetries of other poet, or you can read the stories of other writers, and those other writers will help you. You'll feel the relation to their writing, or you will feel relatable. So when it feels relatable, then you feel that your poetry or your idea has been conveyed in a different way by a different writer, so you're not alone in such cases. Now, there's also, by the time you evolve, the poetry or the writing you do, you're just writing. You're not very perfect in it. Though I'm not saying you need to be perfect or everybody is perfect. But earlier you were trying a thing and you were just playing around. But now, after some time, you understand the craft. So you understand the technicalities of it. And sometimes you take a long time to understand the technicalities or struggle understanding the technicalities. So when you are writing, you are finding the mistakes in your writings. The first thing is that you have to avoid finding the mistakes. You just have to write about it first. First write it, then see what changes you can make. Or if it is not right, then try to learn through YouTube or through books. Like in my case, I am trying to learn the Urdu poetry, Urdu Aruz, the grammar of Urdu poetry in general. It is a very easy thing, I guess. Like right now, I feel it is very easy. But finding the right teacher or finding the right study material is quite difficult. So you have to search a lot. You have to see many videos that you feel connected with. I have found those videos now that works for me. So you have to first of all understand the kind of literature or the kind of writings has already been written. The kind of writers are already there. So you find the connection there. So when you find your connection and you feel okay, now I know the way, because you have to understand the way, you have to understand the path where you are going to. So at least you should have some ideas about it. So this is a way. So if I like to conclude it, first of all, try writing, because if you uh, if you try yourself suppressing that thought or suppress that emotion, it may not come out easily after some time. Then so you have to try writing it. or try talking about it to somebody, so you will have, the flow will be all right. And after that, since you're evolving and you're learning about the craft, and now you notice the problems with that, the mistakes with it, so you have to ignore it, but also you have to work it. But you cannot be the critique at the same time, and also be uh, also you create something and also you critique at the same time. So you, first of all, uh, you have to make something, then you can create it, critique it. So first do the creation and do the critique later. So this thing can work. And I think, in case you are struggling with that, try writing, try reading, try to find the connections, try to find the study material or the teachers that can help you with that. So this is all for the today's video, and thank you so much for watching it. And if you have any suggestions, you can drop a comment or you can message me on the Instagram. The username is diye jalte hain, or you can also message me on @it's halchal. Thank you so much.